Whew. So I was able to I was trying to keep a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, side little money or something like this in case of something. But I really need pants. Like, even I don't really like shaving my legs in the wintertime. I really need a pants. So I felt kind of awkward because, like, usually I'd be like, hey, if somebody from the house say I'm going to the store to get this, I'd be like, hey, can you grab me that or something? Like, I haven't been. And Target used to be my favorite store. And so I hadn't been like in the store shopping. Like, I usually, for the past 3 to 4 years, I go in, get what I need to get out. I don't even really go to the grocery store, right? Oh, anyway, so I ended up going to one of my favorite hamburger shops, okay? Back where I used to live. I don't know why I keep coming, but y'all, okay. Oh, wait, this is the thing. Okay? Okay, I'm leaving the house. I'm like, okay, I want to go get something to eat. Okay? And I said, oh, I want one of them burgers from that place. So I just came out, you know, I'm like, okay, this is going to be a long drive, but let me just go ahead and take the drive for a burger. But I said, you know, I'll just go to the store or whatever, the Target that I want to go to around there. So I ended up coming down or whatever. I got here and I was shocked because I thought it was closed. But I'm guessing that because of the holidays, they're just doing that for today or whatever. Because I'm like, oh my goodness, they're not going to be open up until like next week. Like, oh my goodness. But I noticed that it just wasn't open yet. Mm. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So I noticed it just wasn't open yet. So I'm like, oh, okay, an hour. Let me go ahead and go to the store. Get all the things I need from the store. And by the time I'm done in the store, then I can make me a car lunch date. I can go over there and get my burger. So I called, pick up the burger, whatever. So anyways, got jalapeno poppers. I went ahead and went to Dairy Queen. I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. I went on and went to Dairy Queen and got me a onion ring. Okay. And then these two things. So I got the burger and the jalapeno poppers from the burger shop. And then I went to Dairy Queen and got some onion rings. And so that's what we're eating right now. But anyways, I'm just going to be talking. So on the way, once I realized the store was closed or whatever, on the way to the store that I need to go to, because I needed stuff, y'all. I didn't have no deodorant. I ain't had no razors. I ain't had no shaving cream. I ain't had no lotion. I ain't had no oil. I didn't have no Vaseline. I use Vaseline on my feet because I have like a sensory thing where I just don't like my feet touching stuff. So they got to be certain type of moisturized. So anyways, that's a little bit too much information. So I need to get all that stuff. And I hate because it seemed like the stuff add up so fast. It seemed like, you know, beauty care stuff, you know, and I feel like this is why somebody be making me want to, that's why people be looking at me as more masculine. It ain't about it. Like, I don't think you need to have 3 and 4 different styles of shaving cream. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out and about, I'm a girly girl. When I'm at home, I don't even really be stunting it. But I'm the type of person that I just want a shaving cream of this, of that, of that, and that. And I got those things, and I use those things over. Like, I've never been somebody that have to have, like, this brand of shaving stuff. That, you know, you can go in my closet and find 3 different creams, 3 different lotion. I just don't, you know, it's easier for me. I'm not saying nothing about nobody that do. Maybe they can afford to do that, and maybe that's what they like. But for me, I'm a simple girl. I just like I like to have the things I need, and I like to have one of each or whatever. If that's the lotion I use, that's what I use. So, enough about that. So I realized that the place is closed. Y'all, I'm driving down the street, and by the time I thought I heard like a siren for a second, by the time I look in my mirror, like right up on the back of me, like I had to swerve over almost into the other side of the road because the police was about to pull somebody over, and I didn't get the sirens till they got, like, he might not have didn't turn his sirens on till he got too close to me. And it was a black car, like all tinted, everything, and it was coming up on me, and I almost got hit, y'all. Like, I probably about to die because it was the police car was going super fast. The guy was going super fast. And then I'm like, oh, dang. And I kind of pulled over, whatever. And then other people had to, like, you could feel the force of all the cars that was about to collide from how fast they was going and all the action that happened in that 1 second. So once I swerved over, I noticed that, nobody else was coming or whatever. And then I went and sat in the parking lot and I just had to breathe for a second. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Because this dude, or whoever this is, this person pulled up. Once I pulled to the side, the police kept on going. The guy kept going. I'm like, oh, he about to pull him over. Man, dang, he got. I wonder if he was. Because at first I thought like they were just. I don't know what I thought they was doing. But I said, no, he's trailing him. No, he's going faster. No, he's burning rubber. No, he's going faster. No, he went to the other side of the road. So the guy came out of the traffic's going this way, and then this traffic is coming towards us on the left side. And when I seen him go over there, I said, "Oh, this is a high-speed chase. This ain't no regular pullover car. This is a high-speed chase." Okay? And these motherfuckers was going, okay? But I pulled over to the side and I just said, I called my person. I'm like, I almost just got hit in a high-speed chase or whatever. I'm sitting here talking to him like, oh my goodness, I'm a little bit nervous. So I leave from there. No feeling. This is second place. Oh, let's finish this story. So I was keep on going down the road and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I was just witnessing a high-speed chase in this small town. So by the time I just chill out or whatever and I get back on the road, I said they probably down by the highway by now. When I got there, when I got up the street a little bit, I seen they had caught him. His car was like up on this thing. He bumped into this wall thing or whatever in front of this restaurant. The door, well, I keep saying it could be a girl. The car door was like flung open. I guess he tried to run. Okay. And then all I know is the police was over there doing something like around the car that was like tipped up on this thing and the door was open. And then there was other cops that were looking around in the lake. So I said, I know this motherfucker ain't just jump in the lake. I know it's like in front of the shopping mall. Like I'm sitting in front of the lake right now, like Lake Michigan. But there's a little makeshift lake. You know how like stores and the little, strip malls or whatever that we have, like with, Michael's and all that stuff on it. Is those little ponds that be sitting out there in the front. I'm thinking, what the hell? Oh. Unless somebody put something in there. That would be smart. I don't know how much time, money, and resources somebody gonna spend doing all that. But there was like almost 15 to 20 cars, police cars over there. So I don't know, but I'm just thinking, do they want to do all that? Because that would be a lot, I guess. But that would be smart though. If you got something on you or something like this, I guess that would be smart to go ahead and just try to get as close to you as somewhere where you could dump something off. Because what they gonna do? Drain the pond? To find out if somebody threw a little bag of weed in there or something? But that was my excitement for the day. And ever since then, police been kind of everywhere. I've been seeing a lot of police. Then the fire department came out. It's a lot of action with police. A lot. But honestly, y'all, that little scare earlier, it was a little bit, because I wasn't expecting that. It was a little bit too much for me to handle, boy. But that's what I wanted to stop and say was stuffing, because these don't taste the same. I haven't had them in a minute. But it's almost like somebody just shot these up with cheese whiz. These jalapeno pop. I got the ones with the cheddar in it. Unless they're doing something new, because I thought I seen a little bit of cream cheese inside the jalapeno and then outside. Well, that would be a good flavor. Let's see if that's what they're doing. Maybe not. Maybe this is that one. But yesterday I got these towns is like these smart towns are haunting and bullying people, I think. Or this is the signs of the times. Oh, I hope I didn't leave my phone. Oh no, I could have locked it. I think I locked it up. Cause my phone that I have that I record on. If I usually okay, good, I got it. Cause if I leave it at home and my hook in the living room, then my D baby gonna get it, and she already cracked it a little bit, and I ain't even got it going yet. But I noticed that I got cream cheese rangoons yesterday from Panda Express, and I noticed that there was no cream cheese in there, and I'm thinking like, what is this? But I was hearing something, somebody was on my Facebook page. Like, I mean, y'all know that now there's algorithms where these are actual people that are running our algorithms. It's not even to what you want on your algorithm. They're using algorithms on Facebook to bully people. So I noticed don't overstay your welcome or something like this. So these are these ghost towns. You go in there, they siphon the energy from people probably, and then they eject or spit the family members out one by some type of bullying and oppression or something. Like only you supposed to know that it's happening to you, right? And then with like these couple tarot readers, like they have like Phoenix Marvelous. These people is just too close for comfort. Beauty 9419. These are the weapons of mass destruction that they're using, especially in my case. They may be people that's connected to a family or clones of families or clones of families clones. But it's almost like they're siphoning my information and splitting it amongst these people to make them relevant and then make me irrelevant. So this is the second thing that I noticed, though, that it's like some stuffing or something is missing. But none of my rangoons had any cream cheese in it. They just had like green onions stuffed in there. And I waited a long time for my food. And it didn't have nothing. No, the cream filling was not even in there. All right. So I don't know what that could actually represent. This could be somebody bullying you about some type of attack on somebody's womb or something. Because, again, I don't recall having my menstrual. I'm not going through no damn menopause. Matter of fact, I'm hearing that somebody has already been, like, restored to, like, it might not be me, but somebody's already been restored to where they're, like, back rejuvenated to, like, in their mid-20s or something like this. Like, or somebody did a health check on you, and that's what this is, right? So like somebody could have found out that you were recalibrated or something, and then somebody came in to try to ruin something, like mess with your womb or something. Because even in, like I said, this is America or the United States, right? And even if you even if I am in my home, I don't make a doctor's appointment. There's no reason in the world that I should find out that somebody been messing around my uterus, taking my uterus out, blocking anything. I know I'm not going through menopause. I don't have no hot sweats. I don't have none of that shit. So, you know, I feel like this is some type of abuse or something. Because if some of these people try to get some of us stuck on this planet or stuck in these elements for another 7 years so that they can have an advantage of us, like these are people acting like putting these illegal marriages on us or something like this, acting like they're married, and they're gonna go off and canvas the world with somebody else with finances that you were supposed to get. It's almost like somebody like, oh yeah, dad, God, you know, that's why I know they're not dealing with that God, right? Yeah, I went over there and I told Shalonda whatever about her inheritance. She just don't want to come get it or something, or she said that I could have it, or I don't know what these people are doing, because I know that they have somebody disconnected. So if somebody's sleeping with one of these two people, this person is should be looked at as a suspect. Like, that's why I say I want to reel these motherfuckers in off of I want to know who they talking to every day, if it's a danger. If it ain't a danger to nobody, I don't have to know shit about you, because I'm not really concerned. But if it's having something to do with details that have something to do with my case or me, yeah, I want to know. If there's a chance that these people, like, if somebody, like, because men can be finessed too, finesse somebody out of a relationship, or even kidnap somebody out of a relationship, and waited for a couple months for them to clone somebody and send them back in, or they use another, a spare, because this is what I'm hearing. Okay, somebody could have used a spare masculine that haven't been out the box in a long time. We talking Barbie shit, but really in real life. Okay, one that may not even been calibrated right. Okay, until they were doing something. It's like they're trying to, I'm supposed to be getting a new start, or a new a help me or something like this, but somebody keeps on trying to give me the same nigga over and over again. Like, even if I move on, they're gonna try to keep giving me the same person. It's annoying, because none of these people are even on this level to even get helpmates, because they could just blend in with any old people. The helpmeets are for the people that might be having difficulties or something like this, finding someone, or they're a rare breed or a different breed that they mesh well with each other. They don't really like to, you know what I'm saying? Like, so for some people, they purposely put you with like a stalemate, or they perfectly put somebody with you that you guys seem really, because you were inseparable, but if you really think about it, there could have been things lacking in the relationship. Or if you really, and you guys could have been still okay with the relationship, right? You know, I'm that kind of person. If my person ain't touchy-feely and I am, then I might respect that person. If I really like that person, I'm not going to be all touchy-feeling with them, because I know that my person don't like that. You know, but we're talking about a different type of connection here, where two people like mesh perfectly or something like this, and they're able to help each other out with things that maybe one can't see or something like this. This could be also somebody stealing people's pets or something. Like, this could be what this girl Natalie Myers in the newspaper. I remember when I first had my first child, because she started hanging out with my best friend, my old best friend. She started hanging out with her after I got pregnant. Something is telling me, if my masculine was missing around the house that time, they already had did something to this person, or hijacked him and manipulated him, or brainwashed him and reprogrammed him to date their daughter, the Myers. She was the one that kept on telling me that the guy was coming over my house and stuff like this. And I knew she wasn't going to let it go. And I know that she was supposed to be a lesbian. That's one thing. So this could be the Philistines or something like this, because I think the dad's name was Phil. So I don't know. Some told me that these might be having something to do with the Philistines. Okay. Even I think the cousin name was like Gesture or Chester or something like this in high school, but he was light skinned. And then I thought about it when I looked at that Kanika case. One of them boys that was in that footage looked just like him, but he really dark skinned. He was very awkward. Cool. We was cool with each other, but he was like one of those awkward, cool people that you just, you know what I'm saying? Not even you feel bad for him. You and that person can talk, but most people don't see this person as like, you know, but because you accept people for who they are, and you might still deal with them, you know, on a friendly basis or something like this. So I'm wondering if Natalie Myers, if Mystic Mohawk is Natalie Myers' mother, a first generation version of her mother, if that's her. I don't know, because I feel like all these girls be trying to grab my masculines that's supposed to be like a team for me right now, and trying to manipulate them as if they was the one, or they first or something. And then people be looking like, well, you don't know the true story. But no, this is like group mentality. Same way somebody is group picking on or bullying somebody, they're group manipulating this person to keep them around that group, so these group can still keep on hustling this person either way, whether it's energetically or not. This shit is illegal, man. They don't even have laws to protect people from whatever I'm talking about now. Or you got to be in a secret club to be able to survive and have. It's like they're trying to force in a new order or something like this to make themselves relevant. Like we said we're going to be the power people, and we're going to have money, and we're going to have everything we want or something like this. And it's like, cool, watch this. But the reason I brought her up is because she started hanging around real tough with my friend. And then I thought about, yesterday I seen this, I be watching strange stuff, y'all, sometimes. These guys that be digging for stuff or whatever, and they found some like safes at the bottom of the lake. And these safes had all this stuff in it, like white, you know, everybody had either those Samsung or those old model of the iPhone or whatever, the white one. There was like a gun and some, and I think some of these clips be fake or whatever, but it's all going to symbolize something. And it started making me think, because like, where's the real friends or something like this? And like, did somebody slowly like hijack these friends, reprogram these people, turn them into bots in order they can get close enough to the lion, right? And then, or whoever else is the next king, so that when you raise up to take your seeds, by the time you look around, everybody that's around you is already compromised, or they're already robots, or they already your, and they basically have you captured. Like these children that they be taking and getting on websites to date people and go spend weekends, and you may not know that that's not your regular child that came back. It's something like that. And somebody just wants you to roll with the punches. It's like, how the fuck? I'm picking up this stuff, so I know I'm supposed to have something to do with knowing of it, at least. But that would be crazy for outsiders to be looking at you like you crazy if you start waking up and realizing something. And would you be okay? Because I don't know whose situation this is. It don't have. It could be mine. It could be anybody's. I don't never exclude myself, and I don't always like to include myself. I want to make that known, even though it's myself in my mind's eye that's processing the information to bring it to you. That's concerning. Like I said, and usually people don't leave people in the field. So everybody can wear Nike all you want to, but people don't usually leave people in the field like that. I don't think it takes like 3 years of process to do whatever it is that I'm picking up on. Like somebody's biding time for some reason here when it comes to a certain issue. And I feel like this is that same energy that I was picking up on before. Somebody wants you to feel like, oh, because I remember I had an argument with my mom a long time ago, and she's like, don't you wish? And she was like, now don't you wish? I think when I was pregnant with my youngest daughter, she's like, now don't you wish you would have came back and stayed? Or now don't you wish you would have stayed here instead of going back or something? And I'm like, why is you asking me something about something that happened 30 years ago? I done had children and everything like this. I would never have had my children or something. Why would you even say something like that? And I think because I could have been because I was pregnant or whatever, but we got into a little bit of an argument and we didn't talk for the rest of my, it ain't like, but I feel like it was her getting out of having to be included in the pregnancy or fly up here like she did for my sister or something like this for me having the baby, because she never did for any of the kids. And it never bothered me because the person is going to raise, the person who's going to raise the children with me was the only person I was concerned about being there with me. Now, his parents was very supportive, but I'll say this. When you be in these family units, and you wake up and you realize how much of it was support. Because I don't even think these people are in charge with when they get picked to be removed and somebody else come in. You see? That could be how they do it, because say some of these people are alien, or they've already been compromised by aliens. What would be the best time to show up and act so supportive is when somebody first have a baby. When you need a babysitter. Something like that. And somebody wants somebody to feel really uncomfortable. Like, it's like, damn, somebody like, I thought you was different and I would be able to pull you. But whoever this is, even if they did think that at one point in time, Well, you could have thought wrong. You could have thought because you had this information, or these other girls that got some information, but they don't know how to see what the information is like I do. So, and even if somebody's hypnotizing me, how you know you're getting the proper information? God could confuse the language just like y'all can. So it's kind of like these is people that wanted to put one foot in, or just barely have to deal with you or something like this, but still have access to you or your gifts. Maybe was supposed to be taking care of me or something like this. I never got anything I want. I feel like that maybe was supposed to be taking care of me or something like this. I never got anything I want. I feel like that's the punchline here. And somebody's thinking like, oh, well, you don't even deserve it now. But it's so many things that have been taken or blocked or stolen or removed or something like that. That's why. And somebody said, why you think you should deserve it? And again, a lot of these people that's included in whatever this is, they're not even supposed to be in this game. Like somebody is ruining, like somebody is really, you know, doing a number here. Messing with stuff that they shouldn't. And like I said, if you had a way to squeeze it in, but there's some of us that are here that for centuries and shit like this, the universe has been waiting for us to do something, and you're trying to stop it, or you, who the fuck do you think you are? I told you, this be God, we would have a problem. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if like somebody's town is trying to push them out, or like I said, I don't know, something about the feeling is removed. Like, I don't know. This could be even signs or something like this. Like I said, that's more than bullying. This could be something that ends it. That could be looked at as like assault or murder. But I feel like somebody could be putting some. But like I told you, I don't want you doing anything. Like, These people or these entities or these groups, they don't listen. It's like rude the way that they operate. And it's like the way they doing it is real stealth. We're hearing slow burn, but like I said, I don't care. Like I said, y'all should look like a fool if your plan was to rip up a perfectly family, regular family. But like I told you, if somebody take my dial, somebody take my bike and steal it and paint it, but there's something on the bike or something that I know that's my bike, this big dent over here, this thing over here or something like this. I'm looking for my bike for 2 weeks. I finally see one, like, damn, that looks just like my bike. But my bike is green and that one is blue. But you walk up close to it and you see this scuff right here, that thing right there, that thing right there. Or something that you carved in there with a knife or something. It's going to be a problem probably. Once you walk up to it and you say, no, that is my bike. There go my initials on there. It's going to be a problem. I don't give a fuck if you paint it or not, bitch. It's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like fighting something over something like, bitch, you know you stole this. Since these are public things, or these are things that are being held in some type of high honor, they must know that you stole it too. It's like all the bust down energies and the janky promoters and stuff. Somebody is letting these people in to like pick whichever one of us humans or people or whatever as they want. But it's like me in a small group of these elect or something that's left over is the ones that's supposed to be running this, not these beings. This could be like a clash of the titans, or somebody is keep on doing a fake. Well, let me know it's fake. Somebody keep on trying to do the cycle over again. Or if you have power to manipulate something like that, when you seen that this shit wasn't going nowhere for 3 years, when you was playing around, or while you was testing this out or testing that out, you could have been recalibrated something to take us back. Why are you playing with people's energy like that? That's what I'm saying. Somebody is annoying. And it'd be like, dude, when you share a room with a brother or sister, do that shit on your side. Don't bring that shit over here. Put my shit back how it was When you found it and I found it at first. And not even. Because what do it matter to me if you're trying to blindfold me and manipulate everything around me without including me, and you can include motherfuckers that's beneath me, you a treason. You a treasonous traitor. Anybody trying to wait to see if that's what it is. And somebody gonna find out you might do have as much power or as you think you do or something like that. You just don't have it over me. You just not about to if you do. These could be some people that knew about this when it was in the making, and they just try to make sure that they was gonna be at the top of something to cover up a huge crime that can get a lot of people in trouble. But just like everything else, you got to deliberate something. And it's not like, oh, I just want whoever y'all think is the scapegoat. No, I want all your ass. Whatever it takes to let motherfuckers know that you're not going to play with me like that. And the only reason why you ever played with me like that is because I couldn't see what you was doing. I knew what you was doing at some point in time when it was needed to be addressed or concerned. But when they say God see everything, it ain't like God just looking down here. He could see every speckled little thing that's going on. No. That's why I said that's why these people try to ignore or they try to do things all in the dark or something like that. But what are you hiding it from, dude? Because there's something about like a other hovering energy here that's watching these people do this stupid shit. And it's like automatically whoever these people is like, don't even worry about it. It's just, they just making themselves worker ants right now. They just doing it early. You know what I'm saying? They just doing it early. A lot of people are going to go from thinking that they're a part of this shit to seeing that they beneath that. And they're not going to have nowhere to run or no solace or nothing like this when it happens. I feel like a lot of these people could be already on some type of internment camps. And there's somebody that's not even fucking with you, or there's something or an entity or something that's not even messing with you. It's just using your view on looking at something because it wants something against your family or against a friend group or something. Or they feel like y'all have a common enemy. So this is somebody that don't want you to know whole full things so that you would be ready just to, you know. Yeah. Because anybody will tell you that telepathic communication for too long, it will end the connection, like deadly, like never to be brought up again. And why these people do it that way. And I think it's a lot to do with shame. I had to give me some lip gloss, y'all. I didn't want to put it on when I start eating, but all right, I think I'm done. My eyes be too big lately for my stomach. So that's where we're at right now. And also somebody tried to come in like with some big heavy energy or like whatever, like somebody come bearing gifts. We seen that in the cards yesterday, right? But I knew it was like going to be a catch to it because and some of these celebrities or some of these outsiders and some of these other people trying to act like they not a part of your family or they wasn't with your they're like, oh, yo, disgusting family, bitch, mommy, watch it. You a part of somebody's family, or you wearing the skin of one of my family members, or you messing with the person that was messing with the women in the family. You try to decipher and hold yourself over there in high honor, and you was the one that was with them all this time when they was doing all this stuff, not me, while you using my identity. Know how deep this go, because it would be so easy to prove. This is something where what you're saying or what I'm saying online is going to get these people caught. It's like, think about it like this. Your town could be steeped in witchcraft. This is how people get solidified positions like being police officers and stuff without going through the whole motions in certain towns when you find out you different and maybe they just plop you somewhere and you have to be stuck there. I'm not doing that. But you'll find, you know how you'll come into a town and somebody like, yeah, my mom, she works at the police station. She's been, operator there for like 35 years or something. You see? So they try to practice like witchcraft or strange things don't go up in a town, or these ain't ghost towns, or these ain't these type of towns, or these smart towns, or something like this. That's what they do. And they just address what they want. Or there's some people that went through this process and they know what you're talking about when you're talking about it. And then they start doing their own little digging or something like this. And they may be able to find something out for you. But you may not never meet this person. And then sometimes you may end up meeting these people. But again, it's only so much they can assist you. They're already on the side. They hoping you already damned, or because you gave it your energy a little bit, they got you stuck. But that's the kind of energy that I'm on earth to deal with without becoming, it's like being not slimy, not cunning, but being slick. Or waterproof, right? Or whatever, where stuff just roll down your back. Because most time these people that came were innocent until they got wrapped up with some secret society or something like this. So like big kids, maybe like as they bring these men into this group, it's always fun when they got a new person, that they hazing or they're playing with or whatever. And they get to spy on them having sex with these other girls or these new girls that they bring in. Shit like that. But nobody is, that's what I'm saying about how much is it a lie that these little small mom and pop things and stuff like this, was it something with COVID that has something to do with that too? That mom and pop businesses forgot who and what, because they've been able to, have their businesses as a cover, and then they were investing in dark things that they were doing in the dark to innocent people. And this why? Because they really got hurt by that. And I'm not saying I'm not saying that's what you get. I'm not saying that that's what it was. I'm just saying I just started thinking about this, like what if it is something like that? I'm sorry, I don't have no lotion. I put everything in the trunk. I just was thinking about that a second ago, because I was like, oh, it'd be cool like to go on an old-fashioned American, like old-fashioned tour, like go tour some places with like old restaurants or stores that been run for like over 100 years or something like this, or some antiquity list, like bucket list, to go visit some of these places or something where they make like hard candy or some shit. I'm corny like that a little bit. But that's because somebody wants me or you to do the run-of-the-mill thing that everybody else is, to try to show you how you ain't different. Somebody want to show you ain't special. That was his lies and fantasy we was talking about, or that God was telling you, or this community was feeding at first. Oh no, we watched you for 2 years and we seen how mean and gross and everything you are, and so we changed our mind. We want somebody else to be our queen, and whatever this is, these people don't get to do that. Just like they weren't not supposed to test the Lord. They were supposed to just be around, assisting or doing something like this. They were not supposed to be testing, or they were not supposed to be judging anybody. Like I said, these hard-headed motherfuckers that I said that you ain't supposed to be judging me, that it's your judgment day. And most of this is a small knit thing within a certain amount of a certain amount of communities within the central time zone, mainly. Maybe even the pipeline that they got going down to Texas, and maybe even north into Canada. Of course, people all over the nation is involved because they were scattered. But let's not just look at the Bible like the scattering was something that was bad. The scattering could have been something that was good if God was trying to do something and these people were messing something up. And again, unless we in the Bible reading it at that time and we picking up on the energy, and I got the cards, it would be hard to prove it to these people, because I was thinking, it's the same thing I was thinking when I was 9 years old, when they was stoning Jesus, and we lived in Texas, I was crying and stuff, because and all the other people in the family looked like they didn't even care. It didn't faze them, and I was sobbing. Okay. And so it's like I feel like somebody trying to put somebody back into that mode or something. Y'all know how in the one card, the Kipper deck or whatever, Kipper-ish deck or whatever, the girl with the purple hair is getting hit in the head with the tomato. It's a group mob mentality, like abuse. And if you ask any of these people what somebody did, whether they're doing this to me or this masculine or somebody else, they can't tell you, because it's almost like they're scripted into you're trying to break. They think they out of the matrix because they know what people been putting in their food at distribution. No, you know what I'm saying? Or these are the people that I heard a long time ago. There's something about this game that's being played, and once you figure out the game, you could possibly end up. And I think I was researching like the Samson and Delilah at that time, or it was either Goliath. I'm about to say Gilgamesh. It was Goliath maybe. And I don't know. I was researching both of those things at one time, and so that could even be significant here. A little bit. Like if you figure out whatever this is, then it could be it's something. I don't know. It was something. And I think when I picked up on it, this was a couple years ago when my person's barber used to be way far back in hometown. So I noticed that he used to have a so-called black barber, and now he always go to Hispanics, or I think this is the same Hispanic guy though. He just moved to get his hair cut. But it's something about some game, and if you figure it out, something, but maybe you've already overstepped whatever this is. You mentioned it, you said it's something about this game. It's like when you find out about the aspect of life being the game, and I think it has something to do with a game. And if you say something, but whatever this is, it's like somebody is a co-creator of the game, and somebody thought that they was taking the smartest children ever and putting them in a clique or something like this, and then giving them some kind of gifts and letting them in on this stuff, and the actual creator. It's almost like me being Patah, bitch. It's almost like me being Patah, and these thirsty, disgusting, busted ass motherfuckers want to come around here and try to act like somebody don't have nothing to offer. See what I'm saying? How God said, look at them. They ain't even saying nothing about nothing right now or whatever. God ain't talking about putting no fucking music and no tarot readings that only you tarot readers and you musicians can understand. Because that would be a sin then in his eyes, to talk about something and not break it down, or to lie about what you was talking about when you was talking about something when you was talking about it. Because in a sense, I change if not. Somebody just didn't think that one day you was just going to be so freely with what you saying, but this is what has to come. This is what has to come. It is. And it's on a smaller scale, but it's like a whole bunch of people in this group. But they really, when they say, whoa, well, who really runs the world? And people like, whoa, no, it ain't nobody but you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Stop. And you don't. You just mimic. It's mimicry. And we ain't talking about the world card energy. It's what you doing, running people through the same running a meal something. You thought this was gonna be so much greater, and now you're noticing that it's the same running a meal thing. And there's monsters that come with having YouTube channels as content creators, and some of the monsters are content creators. And if they want to attack you or go in on you, there's nobody that can stop these people, especially people that don't really show their face on camera, are some of the most violent. Some of them So this is like the mother, like again, I've been watching YouTube for years, just like we all have, but I put a lot of time in it. So it's like whoever, just because somebody gives energy and watches something or put their energy in something doesn't mean it's going to grow. I got magic eyeballs and ears. What I listen to and invest my time. So that's how you could tell. That's how I know that you're not taking nothing from me energetically. That's how I know I'm not dead or whatever you're trying to say. It doesn't matter. I'm not bragging. I'm saying these are ways that maybe I'm trying to find other people like, well, I'm just trying to wake up or something that other people like me or something like this. That's the eternal something here. And you don't have to steal, guard, or do nothing like that. It starts with that kind of energetic transfer first. But if people get jealous of how you can manifest that way, then what they will do is try to attack your finances. Is what I'm realizing. And it's not. It's a lot of people that grew up around me that have something to do with this so-called running of the world, because I'm the new world order. You see what I'm saying? And they just thought, no, we're going to do it like this. And they grew a garden of whatever their favorite things or their delightful things. They left trees in the garden that I told or God told them to remove. Just disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Whatever the fuck this is disrespectful. Like I said, those who put people in slavery, it's a certain group of people that you have put in slavery that could be special to somebody. And you know which ones it is, or that's somebody else's property. And those, when you touch them, see, people like, well, we ain't gonna do nothing about it because damn, we did this or something like this. No. If you fuck, because Jesus is coming, you see what I'm saying? It's coming from a certain place that nobody else is coming from. Not even mentally, physically. I'm saying from all levels, this person would be coming here from seeing something from a different angle. They don't have the same humanly wants and needs or something like that. Again, maybe when they go through this type of ascension, and all these blasphemous people talking about, oh, you could just go inside yourself and get God. Look at these symbols. Look at this. Think like that, and see, there you go. Y'all going to hell. Because somebody had to do much more than that. Hold on one second, y'all.